Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Boss Lady Empowerment. And today we're going to talk about 4 high-paying jobs that you can actually do from home. Now, if this is your first time coming to my channel. My channel is pretty much geared towards being your own boss for one. That's why we call it Boss Lady Empowerment, okay? And the second one is being able to work remotely from home. So this channel is what it's geared towards. So if this is something that you're interested in, either working from home or being your own boss, to stay locked into my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my valuable content. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first job that we have on the list today is called Social Element. Social Element is currently hiring for an online moderator. Now, what this company pretty much does is that, or what you will actually be doing, is that you will be moderating different social platforms for different companies. The job actually pays. It is a flexible job. You can choose your own schedule, and I believe it starts off somewhere around $15 an hour. So if you go down here at the bottom, you can click on current vacancies, and I believe I already have it open. These are the current vacancies in the different areas. So you can work remotely from multiple countries, moderation and engagement specialist, Hungarian, um, and other positions as well. Now, this is what they currently have. So you'll have to come back and keep checking to see what they come back and just check on a consistent basis. Um, They are looking for other positions in multiple countries. But like I said before, they're looking for online moderators for companies that will manage their social platforms like Twitter. You got Instagram, you got YouTube, you got Facebook or Facebook groups. And like I said before, they pay up to $15 an hour. So let's see here. If there's anything else here you would need to do. I thought I had the page for. Let's pause. Okay, so I clicked on one of those moderation positions, moderating and engagement specialist positions, and it looks like they're hiring or contracting for those who can speak French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Greek, German, Australian, or Swiss. I didn't see anything for English, but you can go back and check it out. But however, your key responsibilities, and if you are in one of these countries, then you can go ahead and apply for one of these positions. So your key responsibility is really to work and deliver effective service to the clients across different social media channels, understand the client's tone of voice, understand the brand guidelines, and to communicate with customers efficiently. You will need to respond to complaints, queries, and engage with online audiences. And you need to work closely with senior members of the client services and services team, as well as complete shift reports. So that's what they're looking for. And your skills and experiences you'll be expected to be immersed on social media, which a lot of us already are anyway. You have to stay up to date with industry standards. You also need to, they'll say you need to be fluency in English. But the native level language is French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Greek, German, and Australia, and Swiss. You must pay very close attention to detail. And you need to be experienced in using Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Experience with platforms such as Pinterest and Google Plus would be a bonus. So, I mean, this is a lot of platforms that we use. And maybe not everybody may not use, but a lot of people are already using these platforms anyway. So in order for you to apply, you have to love social media, which, I like social media. I'm always on social media. I wake up getting on social media. You need to upload your um, CV and cover letter to a link to your cover letter. So you need to upload it. You need to specify what language you're applying for, and whether you're applying for moderation or engagement work or both. So you can do both. You need to have your levels of details of social media experience, details of where you are currently based and located, and why you're interested in working with the social element. So this is something that you like doing on a day-to-day basis, being on social media, which a lot of us do. I would advise and suggest that you go ahead and apply for a position and get some experience with this. And like I said before, you can choose your own schedule, and they do pay up to or start off at $15 an hour. So we're going to keep it moving. So the next job that we will be talking about is called Worldwide 101. So what is Worldwide 101? Worldwide 101 is specifically a virtual assistant um, employment where you'll be doing virtual assistant tasks and secretarial tasks. You can earn anywhere up to $20 to $22 an hour. However, you do need 7 years of experience working in the administration field. So let's go down here and see. So in order to apply, you will click on the apply to join with us. These are the currently what they're hiring for. And some of this stuff, you guys, I'm not going to go in detail because you can go out here and check it out for yourself. But I will provide the links below. So they are looking for executive assistants, marketing and social media specialists, project management and executive assistants, and paralegal. You will be working 100% remotely. You will have a flexible work day, so you will work anywhere between 9 and 5, I believe. Oh, no, you're not. No, you won't. My bad. You'll create a schedule that fits your lifestyle and manage your hours in your own dashboard. There is an ongoing mentorship, so they will mentor you and broaden your skills, as well as learning and development. So you'll be constantly learning and developing and gaining new skills and development. So this is a great opportunity if you're trying to get in, not in the door, but if you're trying to expand your skills, especially working from home or working remotely, then this would be a great opportunity. They also pay for holidays and for parental leave. However, let's see what else I think you have to have. Okay, so what they expect is that you need to have a can-do. You need to have a positive attitude for one. So you can't be negative. You can't be one of them negative people. It looks like you have to have at least 7 years of work experience within your professional industry. You need to be reliable and trustworthy. You need to have strong time management and efficiency. So you need to be able to manage tasks very well. You need to be professional at all times. And you need to have a steadiness of dependability with great flexibility, as well as a high level of internet knowledge. And you need to be able to learn quickly and be able to grasp new concepts. However, you will be working from home. So, hey, you also need to have a reliable internet connection. So to go through this process, you can hit the apply to join with us. I also believe that you need to have a working computer. I don't think it matters which kind of computer. You can work off of any computer. It needs to have an antivirus software, and you will need to go through, I think it's about 3 phone interviews you have to go through, or 3 phone video interviews. So they are hiring. So if you're interested, go ahead and apply at Worldwide 101. Our next position that I'm going to refer to is called Brighton Communications. Brighton Communications is a telemarketing type of business. So you'll be serving business-to-business calls nationwide, serving different types of industries. The rates start as low as $18.50 per hour. You will need a landline, and you need to have internet access. So you can't be using your cell phone. You need to have an actual landline to your house. So if you don't have a phone, it doesn't really cost that much to have a phone these days. So I would definitely, if you're interested in that, there's something you would definitely need to get. The hours are flexible. However, if you want to apply, you would simply go into employment up here, click the employment link, and then you would go to this website, www.bright10employment.com. And it just gives you a brief of what I've already talked about. It gives you the opportunity to work whatever hours you want from 8 a.m. East Coast time through 5 p.m. West Coast time. So Monday through Thursday, you provide the phone and computer with internet access. And with a pleasant voice, you provide the client-based flexible hours and great hourly wage. And from there, you can go ahead and just apply. You are hired as I believe you're hired as an independent contractor. So call application. This is where you actually go and apply. So you must first certify that you have all of the following locations. You need to have a high-speed internet connection, which is cable DSL, no dial-up, because of course those are too slow. Who use dial-up these days? And if you do, okay, you have to come out the Stone Ages, okay? You need to have high-quality phone lines to take inbound calls from their dialer. So no cell phones. So that's why you have to have a landline. You need to have a printer for your computer. You need to be willing and able to commit to working a minimum of 20 hours per week. So you don't even have to work a full-time schedule here. You can work from home doing telemarketing calls and working on a part-time basis. And then from here, you can go ahead and apply. So it looks like they need to certify you meet the above. So they make you check here to make sure you're meeting those above requirements. And then they have some questions in here that you can answer. So because they hire as an independent contractor for this position, you will be responsible for taking out your own taxes. So if that's something that you don't like to do and you want a company to do that for you, then I would not suggest applying. They will give you a 1099 form at the end of the year. So if you're not putting away money for taxes and you're spending the money, then you're going to owe the government when you do your taxes the following year. So like I said, you're an independent contractor. You're your own boss. That's what they do. That's what you are. So just keep that in mind when it comes to applying for positions as independent contractors. The next position in the last position is called VIP Kid. And they are currently hiring online teachers to teach students from China. From this position, I believe you can make up to $22 an hour. I think the base pay starts off anywhere from $14 to $18 an hour. They do require you to, these are the following requirements. You need to be eligible to work in the U.S. or Canada. You need to have a bachelor's degree in any field. So that's any field. It doesn't have to be a teaching field. It could be a computer field. It could be a business field or whatever. Marketing field. You can have a bachelor's degree in any field, 1 year school of a traditional teaching experience or the equivalent in mentoring, tutoring, or alternative education. And then they have check our full tech requirements. But before I move on to there, the contract type, once again, is an independent contractor. It looks like their contract terms is 6 months, and you will be starting immediately. It looks like over here that here are some of their times. Like I said, this is China. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 5 a.m. to, depending on where you are. So I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Because over there, it's going to be 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. over there. And then it looks like they have some peak hours. The peak hours is from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And you have to look at where you currently are as far as in the United States. Make sure these are hours that you're willing to work. So Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can schedule. It looks like they recommend you to be available for at least 7.5 hours. So there's 15 time slots per week at 30 minutes per time slot during the Beijing peak times. This opportunity is really ideal for teachers looking to supplement their income because, a lot of times teachers don't get paid a lot of money. So if you are a teacher out there and you're looking to supplement your income, and you like teaching, then by all means, go ahead and apply for a position like this. Let's go ahead and check out to see their full tech requirements really quick. Okay, so as far as the tech requirements, you can have a device such as a desktop, laptop, Mac, or Surface. You need to have a headset. So you need to use a headset with a microphone that has a stable output and input. And in addition to that, you need to have a camera. Most computers come with cameras these days, but if you don't have a camera, then you can easily go onto Amazon and you can buy like a little $30 camera. I'm using a web camera right now as I'm talking to you guys. So I'm using my Logitech webcam because I'm on a computer. I'm not on a laptop or anything like that. So I'm on a desktop. I'm not on a laptop. A lot of times, if you are using a laptop, a lot of times laptops come with cameras. So that should be easy enough. And then your minimum system requirements is your operating system of a Mac OS X 10.10 or Windows 7 and above. You need to have at least 4 gigs of RAM, which a lot of us already do. It's pretty much standard or more in computers these days. Your CPU needs to be at least an i3, which people are making CPUs a lot higher these days. I mean, computers with higher Intel Core CPUs these days, and you need to have a stable internet connection with at least 20 millibits per second. Ethernet is recommended, and what that means is that having your computer hardwired into using an Ethernet cord and having it hardwired, your internet service hardwired into your computer. That's what that means. Now, you don't have to, but in order to make sure the connection is stable, and if your Wi-Fi is a little shaky or a little whatever, then your Ethernet cord should be suffice to make sure that you don't have any type of interruptions whatsoever. However, a lot of us are running off of Wi-Fi. Anyway, we have routers in our home because we have multiple gadgets, multiple devices that are running off our networks. So that's what they recommend, but you don't have to. And then your minimum browser requirement is to use Chrome version 58 or above. So, and if you want to apply, then go ahead and put your information down here, and then you can go ahead and apply. So like I said before, if you are interested in any of those positions, then go ahead and I will leave a link below. Oops. I will actually leave a link below to all 4 of those websites, and they are currently hiring. So like I said before, like in my previous videos, if you are interested, I would suggest that you do not wait. Don't sit around and think about it. Hop on it. Don't procrastinate. Especially if you're looking for something to either supplement your income or you're actually looking for a job. Stay locked into my next video because I will be talking more of, I'm gearing more towards of you becoming your own boss and not working for anybody else. But with that being said, I'm also leave a link below on what I do on a part-time basis, making full-time income. And that's being your own boss. So that's something that you're interested in. Also, I will also provide that link below. So until then, I will see you all in my next video, and stay locked in.